That's a lovely sounding oboe. I think it's an oboe. It's amazing. Sometimes I scroll up and down my Steam library. Because I have like 2,395 games now in Steam. And I'm surprised by the games I have sometimes. Like this. I bought this sometime. I don't remember when. I'm glad I'm playing it finally, you know. Iron and copper core with the fish engraving. Do 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 do. To the crypt. Fish engraving. Boar shaped. Or boar spear head. Or something. Iron and copper core. Can you imagine having a crypt like this underneath your house? Who the hell would build this? You know? It's kind of nuts. And a little antisocial. You don't want to be a bad neighbor to this guy, do you? Not really. Absolutely not. He'll kill you. Before you know it, you'll be dead. It's a fish that we're looking for. Let's examine this. That kind of looks gold.
I can see this lance has a spear shape. It is
That's a
copper
fish.
rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
That's the one. That has to be it.
I must be sure of my choice. I cannot get it wrong. Am I absolutely sure this is the one to take?
Look, we don't want to do, you know, Indiana Jones and the... Was it Raiders of the Lost Ark? Oh wait. Have I just made a cock of myself again on the internet? Oh no, the Holy Grail. My mistake. The Last Crusade? Yeah, the Last Crusade. Is that right? I don't want my face to melt off, essentially. No, sorry. The face melting happened in Raiders. Well, it happened in the other one. I don't want to be, like, all accelerated aging, going all thin and gaunt, falling apart. Don't want to do
The
that.
sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer.
Oh, what? Let's take a closer look at that.
It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription.
Inspect the sarcophagus.
Let's see what we can find here.
Is there anything in it? Open it. Come on, it'll be really weird. Try to open it. Oh, I can.
It's far too heavy. I'm not going to be able to do it on my own.
Mumsy? Maggie Smith can come and help us. But I'm gonna pick up that spear now.
Am I absolutely sure this is the one to take?
Yes, old boy. Yes, you are. Good show. I am an infiltrator. Join my mother at the wharf. I should be able to get some skill points assigned now because I have some books.
I'm already pressed for time as it is. Mother's waiting for me on the wharf.
But where is the wharf? Excellent. The wharf.
De Richet,
Hey.
sticking your nose everywhere again.
What did I do?
What's the matter with him? Excuse me, monsieur. I don't follow you.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I just surprised Piaget and Volner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what you took from him immediately.
Let's keep calm, please. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to cut this short, quick.
I could hit him. Gonna smack him in the face. What's this? Hey, Toodle pip, old boy. I am offended at the accusation that you think I would steal anything from some rich guy. Run away very fast. Oh, oil jelly. Oh, yeah. I think Napoleon's going to go and tell on me now. You big Papa Mortimer. He slapped me, man. It was so bad. There was blood and everything. Oh, there's more than one.
Ah, Louis. Perfect timing.
As luck would have it.
Come, my boy. I would like to have a word with you. Come closer, please.
I want to read that letter.
It's time we had a little chat. I wanted you... Oh, no, your hand. Damn it, no. So that's it. She's prepared to use you.
What do you mean?
It wasn't enough for her to lose her hand. She had to make you lose yours, too. I cannot permit this to continue. Louis, it's time you found out the truth.
Another
I've been
truth.
observing
Here we
you
go.
since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in the search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road.
And what is
The
that?
wrong road?
Louis, Sarah has made her own choices of her own free will, and I would like for you to have the same chance. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis. I am aware of her theory. About me, about Gregory, about the demons.
Say nothing. I'm going to
She's
let
right.
him dig his own hole here. What?
Look at me. I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last 602 years, I have been this dear William Mortimer.
So many other questions. Why tell me? Previous what happened with my mother, man?
What has my mother got to do with all this?
She embarked on a crusade many years ago to kill all the demons.
And how did you react to that?
That must have upset you. I imagine you retaliated.
No, I'm afraid she never forgave me.
Forgave what?
We met when she was still just a young woman. I appeared to her in a different form because I didn't want to reveal the identity of Lord Mortimer at that time. She was looking for someone interested in the occult to decipher an ancient book. We spent many years together until I revealed my true nature to her.
And then...
What happened next?
She felt betrayed and manipulated, tricked. We had an argument. She rejected me, and then she simply disappeared. Just after that, she joined the Order and began to relentlessly hunt us down.
Damn. Why tell me all this?
But why me?
Why do I tell you about the greatest secret ever revealed to man?
That's right.
I'm coming to that. Don't worry.
What exactly is a demon?
How would you qualify your species scientifically?
Good question. What is your area of expertise?
I guess a lot. Philosophy? I'm not a scientist. I could choose any one of these. Philosophy. Let's do this.
Given the choice, I'd choose philosophy.
So, consider us as an idea, Louis. We are but a word in the minds of men. But this word is capable of anything. Empires have been built on words.
Interesting. The manifestation of an idea. What are the intentions regarding men? Wait, what?
What are the demons' projects for humanity?
Our aim has long since been to protect humanity from itself. On the other hand, although we give them the impulse to succeed, we don't all agree as to the path they take to achieve it.
What other questions have I got? Since when have the demons been among us?
You've been Mortimer for 600 years?
Damn.
How long have the demons been among mankind?
I don't think I'd be lying if I said that we have always been here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Speak of it. I know it costs 4 of my 5 action points, but I think it's worth it. Speak. Oh no, I could do this one for free. Yeah. I want to hear this.
If I follow you, you must have witnessed some of the greatest moments in history.
You could certainly say that, yes.
All right. Okay, we'll go for the Great Crusades.
I've noticed that you have a passion for the Crusades.
Among other things, yes. Mainly the third. It was during the siege of St. Joan of Arc that I took possession of Lord Mortimer.
And you've never changed skins or bodies since?
I have used other envelopes, but only to carry out very short tasks. Apart from that, indeed, I have been able to retain the identity of William Alexander Mortimer throughout the centuries.
And the acronym of his name is WHAM. That's pretty cool. Did you see the death of Christ?
You seem to be fascinated by Christ. You aren't him, are you?
Oh, no, not at all. He was my father, though. Strange as it seems.
I beg your
What?
pardon? Am I dreaming? Ugh, please tell me I'm dreaming.
We should have the chance to talk about all that again later.
He just
but
dropped that in there.
Yes, he was my father. All the mythology surrounding Jesus of Nazareth really stems from my father's prideful need to show himself among men.
Alright, okay. How about ancient Rome? What do you know about ancient Rome?
Did you experience ancient Rome?
Oh, yes. Luxury and decadence, Louis. My family did indeed reign supreme, but from this period I retain only the works of my friend, Marcus Vitruvius Pollio.
Holy shit, so all of his paintings are actually his from the time. I'm assuming he's on about that. It's like the works of his friend. What about ancient Egypt?
Did you know ancient Egypt?
Oh, yes. We were gods on earth in those days.
What did men call you then?
Amenhotep IV.
The 10th pharaoh of the 18th dynasty?
Ooh, I see you're a connoisseur, Louis. Impressive.
I feel really dumb. I'm supposed to know that. What about the ancient Greeks? Come on, man.
Did you know ancient
Spill
Greece?
it.
In many ways, yes. One day Pericles, the next Parmenides. Just the memory of the time I spent working on acoustics with Pythagoras, well, it moves me quite deeply, to tell the truth.
Pericles. He's the one who brought Athens to its golden age, isn't he?
In a way, yes.
He established democracy and then died during an epidemic. It wasn't so long after his 2 sons passed away. Isn't that right?
Excuse me, Louis, I would rather not relive any more of that, if you don't mind.
Okay. Do they manipulate thoughts?
And you truly have the power to manipulate the thoughts of men.
That's right. Every daemon has the capacity to infiltrate the minds of men and to read and steer their thoughts.
To what end?
And what do you do with this power?
We help them, of course.
Rubbish. What do you mean?
And how is it you help men exactly?
Let's just say that without us, man would probably never have left his cave. Fire, the wheel, tools, writing. We are the spark that inspires man to search, to grow, to evolve.
What are these powers exactly?
Can you tell me more about your capacities, your supernatural powers?
Supernatural? From my point of view, they are perfectly natural. Well, Louis, just because the monkey does not fly doesn't mean that we should consider the bird a supernatural creature. We are all
That's not quite
part
the
of a
same
grand
thing.
design. We are simply made like this. By developing our art,
No, it's the same
we
run,
are
man.
able to read
Same run,
thoughts
Pitsy. I lost
as
my
well
hand.
as write in the minds of men. It is possible for us to make them bow to our desire, but it doesn't work without leaving some scars.
This is a weird story. I'm talking to the son of Jesus right now. That's weird, like. How many of you are there?
Lucifer, the fallen archangel, left heaven accompanied by 133,306,668 angels.
Apparently.
Is it true that there are that many of you?
No, I assure you, Louis. Forget your Bible class. It's ridiculous. We are not angels. We don't have wings. There is certainly nowhere near 1,000,000 of us. And for that matter, no sacred human text represents us correctly. There are several families, and the family to which I belong has 8 siblings, including Gregory and myself.
Sir Gregory is your brother?
Yes, what can I say? You can't choose your family. But it is very difficult to know exactly how many of us there are because a large number of our kind remain hidden or never reveal themselves even to us.
So you're the devil?
You're the devil incarnate.
The devil? I'm not saying that all Judeo-Christian folklore hasn't served us, but the truth is, of course, something quite different. Please, don't look at us through the primitive prism of religions. I am not hiding any horns or goat's feet, Louis. I have no tail.
That folklore.
Why do you bring up folklore? You mean that you've taken advantage of people's beliefs?
No, not exactly. I mean that we in fact created them from scratch. It is amazing to see how mankind has such a strong need to believe in something superior to itself. It was very instructive for what was to come.
How can I believe him?
Why should I trust you?
I'm not asking you to, Louis. If you are still in doubt about the demons, I can assure you that won't last long.
Hey, what do you mean by that? Okay, pass.
Continue.
Louis, it's time you
Continue.
opened your eyes. Come, you'll soon see.
After you.
Is there a connection with Elizabeth?
Did what happened to Elizabeth Adams have anything to do with you?
Unfortunately, the poor girl became an issue between us, in spite of herself. A family of demons is still a family, and as in all families, there are disputes.
She was a demon,
Elizabeth's
sir?
family, the Adams, has always been under the patriarchal control of my father. As he and myself are not really on very good terms, sending poor Elizabeth here was terribly rude of him, really.
You did accept, though.
No, I would say rather I was presented with a fait accompli by Gregory and went along with the intention of helping her. But this is my castle, and everyone is the master of their own home.
Yes, and so?
It was you who killed her.
The child was already condemned, Louis. My father would never have let her be. I had to pass inside her mind and, yes, make her take her own life. Trapped between the unyielding control of my father and your mother's terrible treatments, I wouldn't wish a life like that on anyone. Would you?
So neither my mother nor Peru were ever guilty. You just gave me the runaround with that whole investigation.
Now don't take it the wrong way. I was obliged to keep up appearances so that Gregory wouldn't suspect me. And it enabled me to size you up, Louis.
Was von Borchardt working for you?
So, von Borchardt, he was looking for the Al-Azif for you.
Exactly. Al-Azif has always belonged to my family, Louis. And with good reason. My father wrote much of it. Can you tell me what you've done with...
What, you mean the Al-Azif?
No, I already know that. Sarah came here with it and got rid of it. I was thinking of von Borchardt. He isn't essential, but he is a trusted person.
He's a prisoner at our headquarters in Paris.
All right.
Why a conference instead of imposing your will on us?
If you could manipulate us mentally, what's the point of all the theatrics of the conference?
You must suspect that we asked ourselves that very same question. For many centuries, we didn't organize any conferences, and most of the time, it ended in civil war between demons. Many of us were killed during this period. The idea of organizing conferences was the answer to everything. The interest being to erect some rules among ourselves. Our family first divided up all the principal countries of the world. Now, whenever one of us wants to propose a major change between these countries, they summon the demon in question and initiate a conference. The demon that initiates the proposition doesn't have to give notification of the subject of the conference beforehand. Consequently, we participate along with our best assets. Once the humans are brought together, the conference begins, but we are forbidden to use our talents to influence the participants. The first meeting is held in order to expose the subject to all the participants, followed by several days of reflection, during which we are allowed to be persuasive but not to impose our will. A second meeting closes the conference with a final vote.
So, for you it's a game, isn't it?
I understand your remark, but after living several centuries, you stand back and enjoy what reflection and pleasure you can.
How do they decide on global policy?
But how do you agree on global policy?
Locally, we often have competing interests, and sometimes we start wars between men which are linked to our disagreements. Most of the time, our father steps in and gives directives, which my family follow to the letter. Indeed, in my opinion, it is high time we moved on.
What do you mean?
I mean that a new era must begin. The old monarchic regimes are outdated, and it's time to evolve.
Okay, pass.
I hope I've answered all your questions, Louis. Come, I've something to show you.
There is one question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
Ah. I can see where he is going with this.
I've got an idea, but it might seem stupid.
Trust me.
Am I one? I mean, am I a demon?
Would you like that?
Fuck yeah!
I must admit that the idea is appealing.
Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me. You are one of us, Louis. You too are a demon.
Are you serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you
Did he
the
have
truth.
sex with...
Where do
Is
you
he
think
my
that
dad?
natural, charismatic presence comes
Am I the
from?
grandson
Your
of
talent
Jesus?
must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
No. Stop it. It's
Have
absurd.
you never found yourself suddenly inside someone else's body without knowing why?
No.
Whilst asleep?
We're
maybe?
lying.
That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you,
What do you mean?
Louis. I would rather you found this out from her own lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is not your mother.
What?
I'm
Maggie's
sorry you
not
had to
my
find out this way,
mom.
Louis. But you must know
Maggie
the
lied
truth
to me.
before you commit an irreparable act.
No, No, it's not possible.
You are my son.
I called that right at the beginning of the game, but I was just being funny. I'm the grandson of Jesus.
Not too shaken up. You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
Yeah.
You can say that again.
For now, I
Don't
think
though,
you ought to
please.
find Sarah, my son. You ought to talk things over with her.
So she's been lying to me all along?
Let her justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself. You must clear the air. We'll have all the time we need to talk afterwards. But all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon, I would like to introduce you to your first talent.
What do you mean?
Open your mind, my son. Relax. You hold immense power. It's already there inside you. Empty your mind of all thoughts. Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice. Feel the vibrations and listen to what has been happening to you deep inside, but which you have been concealing. Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I can hear something.
Now breathe.
It's a sound, very
You
faint.
guys hear
That's
something
right.
too?
Concentrate on it. My
If
voice
you can,
is
you
growing
might be a
fainter,
demon.
but I am here.
I won't tell anybody though.
Whispers, words, mixed voices.
Focus on one of them. Don't be afraid.
I sense a stream. Some words are clear,
He knows.
but not all of them.
Let them enter into your mind.
I should keep talking.
Hear them. Now I can hear a clear voice.
Well done, Louis. Congratulations.
What was it?
I don't sound
You
like that.
are now able to read people's minds.
What?
You heard me. From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts. So, if you need to know something in particular
great.
from someone, all you have to do is make them think about it.
It would be a violation of their privacy, wouldn't it?
But it'd be a violation of their most intimate thoughts, wouldn't it?
To begin with, there's nothing obliging you to do it. You already had the ability without even knowing it. I just gave you the option of putting it into practice if you want. Moreover, it would be wrong to evoke morality here. Every species is different, Louis, and this is the way we are made. That's all there is to it. You are free to use this talent or not. And what's more, it will be up to you to decide what to do with the thoughts you read. That is where the values of right and wrong do come into play. There are also a few rules you need to know that govern this talent when used between ourselves. You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of humans. But be careful. A demon more experienced than yourselves will know that you are spying and will often react quite violently. It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another demon. It's a question of courtesy. But let's be clear. What is most considered bad form is getting caught. So I would advise against trying to read the thoughts of Gregory, for example.
Home?
Yes, the old grump is touchy and rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she might leave without you. We'll continue this discussion later if you want. Just join me in my study when you've finished.
You are now able to hear the superficial thoughts of your interlocutors. I don't know what that word means. Each use of mind reading costs 1 essence point. You can earn 1 back when confronted to an immunity, 2 by exploiting a vulnerability, and 3 by consuming Devil's Horn. Devil's Horn, I'm off.
You're right. I need to go now.
I'm not saying Papa. See you later, Lord Mortimer.
See you later, Lord Mortimer.
One more thing.
Call
If
me
you want to know
Pappy.
the truth about your birth, ask her about Paris, 1763, at 12 Rue des Martyrs. That's where she disemboweled your mother to steal you from me.
God damn it, how many
It's not that I
bombs
regret
can
all
be
these
dropped in a
discussions, but
conversation?
I must hurry to the wharf.
Where's the wharf? Wait, there was a letter here. I wanted to read the letter. A mysterious note. Not a letter. Mysterious note. I didn't think that she looked like me. Maggie Smith, you know. But I did think she wasn't my mom.